Today, Israel is mourning the passing of former Prime Minister Shimon Peres. Peres immigrated from Poland when he was just 12 years old. He joined the first generation of Zionists in politics as a teenager, getting into public service early. Peres spent more than 60 years in government. Over a span of 2 decades, he lost 5 elections for Prime Minister, post he eventually held 3 times, becoming the 9th president of Israel. Peres died at the age of 93 after suffering a massive stroke 2 weeks ago. Joining us now to talk about this extraordinary man is Rabbi Ruben Ostrov of the Temple Anshe Hesed, where in Erie. Rabbi, thank you so much for joining us tonight to talk about Shimon Peres.
It's an honor to be here. He was a wonderful man who really embodied the most important value to us as Jews, which is that of shalom, of peace. In all of our prayers and in all of our daily lives, what we strive for is a sense of peace. And he didn't just pray for that. He didn't just strive for it. He truly acted for it, and I think made the world better by it as well.
Well, and so, I mean, you've touched on it, but how do you think history will view him?
I hope very favorably. We say, like Moses with the Promised Land, he got our people there but didn't quite get into it. And I think it's in many ways the same with Shimon Peres. He really led us and led a lot of the groundwork, and I still believe that he will be remembered as a man of peace. And I've seen the quote, a warrior of peace, which is kind of ironic in that how hard he fought for Israel, for our right to exist as a people and a country, and for there to, God willing, one day really be peace.
Well, out of all the things that he did accomplish in his lifetime, what do you believe will be his greatest legacy?
Well, I do believe that it'll be having won the Nobel Peace Prize, and really having had a chance to lay the groundwork with the Oslo Accords, and I just hope that what he did will eventually really come to fruition. Where obviously Israel's not there yet, but
well, exactly. What do you think this will mean, though, for his death, though, with the peace process there, and the feeling still in Israel?
Israel itself, I've been blessed to spend a lot of time over there, and it's very divided as well. I think everybody wants peace. It's just a matter at what cost and at what level. And I do believe that his sense of working towards peace and coming from it as a true person who understands that you cannot have a one-sided peace. There have to be 2 people who come together. He's quoted as having said, just as a bird cannot fly with one wing and a man cannot clap with one hand, you cannot have peace with only one side. And the only way it's really going to happen is if both sides come together the way he said. And I hope that his legacy and his passing will remind the Israeli people and the entire world that we have to work together. It cannot be one person who or one side. It really has to be a sense of people coming together.
Well, and it's important too, I would imagine, in your position too in the Erie community, to make sure that legacy does continue.
Absolutely. One of the things we do is within Jewish tradition is when someone passes, we say a special prayer known as the Kaddish, and so we will be saying that traditionally for the next 30 days at all of our worship services in honor of this great man of peace.
Rabbi Ruben Ostrov, thank you so much from the Temple Anshe Hesed. We appreciate you coming in and speaking about Shimon Peres with us tonight.
My honor.
Stay with us, actually.